Okay, guys, this is Coach Nikki Zeigler here. I am so excited. Today's the last day for this herpreneur book tour, and I have been interviewing some extraordinary ladies, women of God God has favored these women. And the thing about God, He does things strategically when we don't understand and we don't know what He's up to. But the only thing we can do is trust the process in it and learn to live on His word and stand on His word. And so today, this particular interview, I have published author, Kalia. I'm not gonna mess up her name up. So I'm gonna let her tell you her name. Tell us who you are, where you from, and let's talk about this book. I like the cover, so let's talk about this book.
Hello, I'm Kalia S. Parker Prayer, also known as KP Square. I am a book coach. I help writers write, self-publish, and produce culturally relevant books and materials. I'm also a drama teacher, a mother of twins, and a preacher's wife. And I'm a
preacher's wife.
Hollandale, Florida, between Miami and Fort Lauderdale.
Okay. Wow. Okay, so you got twins. I bet that is a crazy lifestyle.
Oh, yes, very.
Are they boys? Are they boys?
Yes. I have twin boys. They are fraternal twins. After 5 years of infertility, we finally got our gift from God, and that is Jason Chance, and they are fraternal twins, and they're 3 years.
Oh my God, that is a blessing. And you said after 5 years, that's a testimony by itself.
Yes, I could walk you through that one day. It's crazy.
Wow. So my question to you is, what gave you the confidence to write this book? Let's talk about this book. What's the name of the book?
It's called Identically Different. It's an oxymoron. I got the confidence to write Identically Different from my first book. I kind of went off the energy that I had after writing Love Beyond the Bars.
Right.
Love Beyond the Bars was mandated. Like, we had to get it out there. I'm a child of an inmate. My dad's been incarcerated since I was 4. So I wanted a book that encouraged kids and also told my boys the story of their grandfather and how to continue the relationship even though that there's a barrier and he's incarcerated. So I wrote that book, and then the next year after I started my production script writing company, I decided that, hey, I'll go ahead and write another book, and I'll write a book each year. And Identically Different was my second book. And I just wanted people to know about twins. One, a lot of people, when we go to the grocery stores, we go out on the town, they're like, are they really twins? And I'm like, yes, I was kind of there when I had them. And they are so different. And their differences are beautiful. And I also, being the English teacher that I am for the first year, because I just started, I've been teaching drama for 8 years now. And this is my first year teaching English, and I'm the dramatic writing teacher. So we write books and scripts and plays. So Identically Different was one that I wanted to use to drive their interest in oxymorons and the beauty of the English language. So, yeah.
Let me see the cover. I saw the cover. I want them to see the cover.
This is the cover. And it looks just like my boys. So I wrote a book so it could be culturally relevant to them and to others. Obviously, the characters are African American, and the beauty of their skin. You see that one has a lighter complexion, one has a darker complexion, but it's all beautiful. And my boys, you should see them. They love to see this book because they know that they have a character. I changed their names to Ace and Asa. They have a character that they could play and something that they could live up to, because children benefit more seeing their face in books.
So. I love that. I got chills. Oh, yeah. Okay. So tell me, what will you say to your 13-year-old self after all this accomplishment that you have succeeded? What do you tell your 13-year-old self?
I don't know. I thought about that question, and I was saying, I'm almost afraid to talk to my 13-year-old self because number one, I don't think she would believe me if I tried to tell her that, hey, it is life outside of being in bondage of some sort. I've always felt like, even with my dad's situation, like say he was incarcerated since I was 4, I felt like I was incarcerated with him. I felt like I was in a box. So if I was to talk to my 13-year-old self, I would say, do not allow anyone to put you in a box. Don't let people tell you who you are. I specialize in telling people who I'm not and letting them decide who I am based on that. But keep pushing. KP, like I say, it means keep pushing. Keep pushing.
That is so
do some great things.
So what do you tell an inspired author who is wanting to write a book or trying to write a book?
I don't want to copy Nike, but I think they said it best. Just do it. Just do it. Even if the first book is not, even if it fails, like even if it's not exactly what you wanted it to be, you have other options. You could go back. You could rewrite sections. You could also republish it.
That's true.
Crazy. So just write the book. If you're inspired by it, and if it's something that you go to sleep and you think about it, just do it. And then after you do it, then deal with the consequences later. I'm on the spot type of person. So
I am too. I would agree with you. Kalia, I'm the same person. I'm so spontaneous. Like even this tour, it was like, okay, I'm gonna step out and do it. I haven't tried for 1 year, and I was like, you know what, God, you are my source. Lead me, guide me, put people in my path who want to believe in what I'm doing, and I'm just gonna step out and do this. And it has been so amazing just meeting people like you and meeting all these other powerful women that got a story. Everybody got a story, but it's up to you to tell your story. And so I think, even with this book that you have, I'm going to get my son this. I'm going to have to buy this book because I'm all about making sure that my kids understand you don't have to be like everybody else. God has called you to be different, and that's what he wants from you. So I'm exactly. Your book. So my question to you, as a preacher's wife, which I am as well, my husband's a pastor, I can relate to you on that level.
Yes, I'm praying with you, girl.
A whole different conversation. But my question to you, your numbers are going up. People are listening to you. Look at that. But
thank y'all for listening.
I know, right? My conversation to you: how do you cope being a preacher's wife? How is it? Do you have a book that I can read? Can you write a book on being a preacher's wife to help me?
Oh, yes. Well, this book, it won't spotlight how to be a preacher's wife because I honestly, I've been doing this for years and I still don't know how. We've been married for 9 years and I don't know how I do it. But forget the norms. The same thing as I do with the books, the same thing I do in theater. Forget the norms. Like you probably maybe very rarely saw me with a first lady hat. You very rarely. I like to dress up. Like today, my shirt says First Lady, but I'm casual today. So
you need to send me that shirt. That's cute.
Yes, yes, because I am definitely the First Lady. But every obstacle, like I'm motivated by the youth that we touch, the people that we touch, the people we connect with, because my grandmother, go ahead and share this short story. My grandmother was the first lady, and I got to see firsthand how people interacted with her and things that they did to her. And I just definitely I wanted to be in my own little bubble, in my own little box. Like, yeah, she's awesome, she's beautiful, she's motivating. She's all of that, but I kind of wanted to get down in the meat of things and get a little dirty, I would say, and while inspiring the youth. I want to tell them that I'm here for them, and I want to be here for them, and I'm looking at their talent, and I want to motivate them to continue to do church the way they want to do church. God, of course, with God, but do church the way you want to do church. Be the first lady that you want to be and that you want to see, and the person that you want to sit next to. Be that person.
Right.
And then, yes.
Well, my question to you is, my question to you is, in this time and season with all pandemic going on, with all of the COVID and depression and stress, with the crazy election we just went through, can you say something encouraging to those who are listening right now to lead them to Christ?
One step at a time. Just put one step forward. I could be honest, there's some days that, because I'm a teacher and we are on the front line. Shout out to the teachers who has had to change their lesson plans, had to go into schools with masks and with all kind of stuff. Like we have to spray, we have to do all this to keep us safe. Shout out to you, and I just say keep putting one step ahead of time, and it's coming. We know that greater is coming, and it is on its way. Be motivated. I find my motivation in myself, and I know that feels cocky, but I believe in me, and I believe that if I get up that day and I go in, that it's going to be a change, that I can be part of the difference that is made. So keep pushing. Like I said, stay motivated. Don't ignore the issues in the community. Like I'm big on social justice. Don't ignore it. Okay, we are all a part of it, no matter what side, no matter what race, no matter political affiliation. We are all a part of the change that we need to be for the United States, for our personal lives and education and everything. So keep fighting, but keep one step forward. And if you keep putting one step forward, then you're doing your job. Like some days, I know you don't even want to get up. You don't want to go in. I know they saw at the beginning of the pandemic, they said, oh, if you don't start a business, if you don't start a job, if you don't start this, you're not doing yourself justice. It's on you. No. Scratch all of that. Put one step forward. And after you keep stepping, you'll get somewhere. You'll get somewhere.
So where can we find this book?
Well, the book is available on Amazon.com. It is also available on www.kp, the number 2, rights, WRITES, rights.com.
Wow. Well, thank you for this interview the devil tried not to do.
Yes, he's busy.
We're going to talk, look, this is going to be an inside joke forever.
Right.
So busy, but you know what? We just got a crown. Because we
never would have made it. Like Mama was saying.
Come on now. Yes. I love you so much, Kalia. I love your attitude, personality. We got to connect.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Yes.
Thank you for the connection.
I'm coming to my I don't know if you know Shakira McFadden.
No.
You don't know Shakira McFadden? I'm going to connect you with her. She's in your area. She's in between Fort Lauderdale and Miami. I'm going to connect you with her. She's another sister in Christ. She bold now. So I'm going to tag you stuff. Send me a prayer request so we can stay connected.
Definitely. I want it. And I love your hat, First Lady.
You take care and you have an amazing day.
You do as well. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Okay. That was awesome. The devil tried his best, but guess what? He didn't win. I'm on to my next interview. Stay